Hello, everybody. This is Staff, and with Staff's Corner, and Drake's dropped. You guys can see it right there. Drake has dropped The Heart Part 6. These niggas are moving at an incredible pace. My eyes are bloodshot. I'm tired, fam. I'm so tired. I recently just released the Kendrick Lamar Not Like Us on YouTube. I recorded it last night. I posted it today. And honestly, a couple hours ago, and here goes is Drake's response. So one thing I will say about this battle is I do commend both guys for just the relentless pressure that they're putting into this, and just the effort. This must take a lot of effort to continually have material like this is impressive in itself. Biggest moment of hip hop ever, hands down. So without talking too much further, I'm sorry if my energy seems a little low. Like I said, I am tired, but I'm very excited to hear what Drake's response is going to be. This is the Hearts. To get started a little bit, the cover art looks like it says Day Free. Day Free is I believe Kendrick Lamar's manager. And allegedly, Drake has stated that one of Kendrick Lamar's kids is actually his. So I'm guessing that's the angle he's going to take. The Heart Part series is a Kendrick thing. Kendrick used a timestamp on 6/16 in LA. Looks like Drake is, the storyline that these two have cultivated has been incredible. They've both honestly, have played into this in such a storybook way. And I think we're going to look back on this in a decade and just see how impressive this whole battle has been. But without further ado, I'm going to stop talking. I'm ready to lock the fuck in. This is not Kendrick, sorry, because it's The Heart. This is Drake. The Heart Part 6. Drake's response to Kendrick. It was uploaded, it looks like about 11 minutes ago, so let's go ahead and get to the music.
Surprise winner is definitely spiraling. I got your fucking lines tapped, I swear that I'm dialed in. First I was a rat, so where's the proof of the trial then? Where's the paperwork of the cabinet it's filed in? 1090 Jake would've took all the walls down. The streets would've had me hiding out in a small town. My Montreal connect, stand up, not fall down. The ones that you getting your stories from, they all clowns. I am a war general, seasoned in preparation. My jacket is covered in medals, honor and decoration. You waited for this moment, we cried it for a week and then we fed you the information. A daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it. We thought about giving a fake name or a destination, but you so thirsty, you not concerned with investigation. Instead, you in that Venice studio, it's a celebration. You gotta learn to fact check things and be less impatient. Your fans will rejoice and thinking this is my expiration. Even the picture you use, the jokes and the medication, the Maybach love and the drug you use for less inflation. Master manipulating, you bid on the speculation. You dumb and reactive, nigga, I'm petty with dedication. What about the bones?
Okay, so far, we're 1 minute and 16 seconds in. Drake immediately states, the information you put on Meet the Grams was all fed to you. The mold that you thought was in OVO was all fake. So he's immediately saying Kendrick Lamar, everything you've been saying is a lie. So he's saying that, I think right here, let me go back just a little bit. Saying the 11-year-old daughter that you stated on Meet the Grams was all lies. You didn't even get a name. As soon as you heard it, you immediately ran with it. So basically the angle he's taking here is, Kendrick, you're desperate. Like, you've been wanting this battle for so long that now you're willing to just jump at anything and you grab any sort of information and run with it. So all right, let's keep going.
Uses for less inflation. Master manipulating, you bid on the speculation. You dumb and reactive, nigga, I'm petty with dedication. What about the bones we dug up in that excavation? And why isn't Whitney denying all of the allegations? Why is she following Day Free and I missed the morale? You haven't seen the kids in 6 months, the distance is wild. Dave leaving heart emojis underneath pics of the child.
Okay, so he alluded to the Day Free thing again, how he's actually the father of the kid and not Kendrick. And he's saying that you actually haven't seen your kids for 6 months, which is crazy. That's heavy.
Speaking of anything with a child, let's get to that now. This Epstein angle was the shit I expected. TikTok videos you collected and dissected. Instead of being on some disdirect shit, you rather misdirect shit. My mom came over today and I was like, mother, wait a second. That's that one record when you say you got molested. Oh, fuck me, I just made the whole connection. This about to get so depressing. This is trauma for your own confessions. It's when your father leave you home alone with no protection, so neglected. That's why these pedophile raps and shit you so obsessed with. It's so excessive, acting like it's so aggressive. But you just never know infection. I don't wanna dish you anymore. This really got me second guessing. Touch my body by Mariah Carey play, you probably start reflecting. I never been with no one underage, but now I understand why this the angle that you really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too respected. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for the shit you just suggested, but that's not the lesson. Clearly there's a deeper message. Deep cuts that never healed and now they got infected. Like if Dave really fucked a girl and got her pregnant. Talk about breeding resentment. Not sure how to ease the sentiment. This shit's too intimate.
So basically he's saying that, well, first of all, he alluded to that Kendrick got molested. Crazy. And that's why he's taken over this whole pedophile angle towards Drake. And he's essentially saying, I'm way too big. If I had done these things, it would have came out by now. Which I don't know if that's too true. Powerful men are the ones that typically can't hide things like that. So I'm not saying Drake's done those things. I'm just saying that's not a good angle to take in terms of saying I have not done that. So essentially what he's saying is all the information you're getting from online. You're getting from TikTok. You're getting from Twitter. None of these are verifiable. And he mentioned the Dave Freeze thing. Dave Freeze being the actual father of one of your kids. And you beating up your girl because you found out that she had slept with Dave Free.
Cover from both incidents, but you a piece of shit, so this shit really no coincidence. Drake is not a name that you won't see on no sex offender list. Easy does it. You mentioned an A minor, but niggas gotta be sharp and tell the fans who was it. You thought you left E flat, E major. I'll slit your throat with a razor and do Rick Ross hair like that one flight from Malaysia. I'm your baby mama screensaver. Only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Browns. I never look twice at no teenager. I'm a fucking hit maker, dog, not a peacemaker. Yeah, bullets that I'm stuffing in each chamber. Your ass in extreme danger. Stop buying views and buy comments. You may as well keep the paper. Shit you about to need for later. I give a fuck about your
So he's saying you're buying views. You're buying streaming numbers. That and he's stating that the Millie Bobby Brown thing is the only thing that points me towards the pedophile allegations, and essentially saying like that's the only person I've been cool with, and it's been all friendship, all love. It's nothing weirder than that. But the view buying angle, that's an interesting angle for Drake to take, especially if there's proof behind it. That could be a hard hit for Kendrick.
streaming data. You could drop 100 more records. I'll see you later. Yeah, maybe when you meet Jamaica. I don't wanna fight with a woman beater. It feature nature. If you still bumping R. Kelly, you could thank the savior. Said if they deleted his music and your music is going to a hypocrite. I don't know.
Yeah, these guys, Kendrick and Drake are both on Twitter. I think that's what we've known from this battle. A lot of the things that they're stating is stuff that is online. I saw the comments on Kendrick Lamar stating that if R. Kelly's music was removed, that he would remove his music from Spotify. It's something that people on Twitter got on and started posting. So now they're getting back into this. They're stating, Drake is stating that, I don't even want to battle with you. You beat women. You pick up for R. Kelly. All the stuff that you're actually saying about me is actually to you. So
Understand why these people praise you. Sounded like you said in the commissary when you need some paper. Album dropping soon. No wonder you turning clout chaser instead of doing hard labor. Nigga, I see you when I see you like Fantasia. Whitney, you can hit me if you need a favor. And when I say I hit your back, it's a lot safer. I promise. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, this shit was some good exercise. Like, it's good to get out, get the pen work done. You would be a worthy competitor if I was really a predator and you weren't fucking lying to every blogger and editor, but it is what it is.
Drake's mad. He sounds mad to me here. I mean, I would be. No one who likes being called a pedophile. I think you get that accusation thrown against you, especially when it's not true. I think that would upset everybody. But he did state there, this is good. This is good jabbing back and forth. He just didn't like that angle that Kendrick took, and I think that actually pissed him off. So Let's see. It's still 1 minute left. It sounds like the song's done, so we could get a bit of like talking Drake on this, where he just kind of speaks. I'm very interested to see how he kind of ends this.
You definitely got this shit burnt the fuck out though. Like, you got 10 more records to drop. The one before the last one, we finessed you into telling a story that doesn't even exist. And then you go and drop the West Coast one to try and cover that up. I would like that one. That would be some shit I could dance to if you wasn't tripling down on some whole other bullshit. But you know, at least your fans are getting some raps out of you. I'm happy I can motivate you, bring you back to the game, like, you know. But just let me know when we get into the facts. Everything in my shit is facts. I'm waiting on you to return the favor, like.
So he's saying, hey, receipt time. That's the position we're in this beef battle. It's time to pull out the receipts. Is essentially what Drake is saying. I'm gonna let it rock out for the last 20 seconds, and then I'm gonna give my thoughts before wrapping up this video. Interesting track. That track was very interesting. I would state that Drake definitely sounds angry in this. I mean, like I said before, anyone that's called a pedophile, I don't know how that doesn't anger you. I think that is something that would anger most. He stated that, you know, he was really enjoying the back and forth until it took that route. But in terms of, look, I don't want to seem like a hater. I really do like Drake. I am a huge Drake fan. And I do think this is a decent song, and it's a good angle to take in terms of saying, time to pull out the receipts. So in terms of from a beef standpoint, I get that angle of it. I just don't know if this is enough to put him in the lead quite yet. I think Family Matters was a fantastic record that I wish was more directed towards Kendrick exclusively rather than him dissing everyone else. But in terms of that, with this right afterwards, this sounds like he just needed to go and dead the pedophile allegations and kind of put a stop to its tracks, because that is something that would run. So that sounded it sounded like that was the reason, more so like a straight scathing hits towards Kendrick. But there were some hits in there. He did double down on Kendrick beating on his fiance, I believe it is. He doubled down on Dave Freeze actually being the father of one of his kids. So there were definitely some double down doing. The triple D's pause. But in terms of it being like a kill shot, not at all. Nowhere near a kill shot in my opinion. But it's very interesting to kind of see where this goes from, because I could speculate that this is the end and we've reached the finish line. Just by this response, it sounds like Drake, to me, just doesn't sound like Drake's ready to go again unless Kendrick drops. So if Kendrick doesn't drop anymore, I do think this is done. He did state that he has 10 songs directed towards Drake. So I don't know. I wonder what Twitter's narrative is going to be of this, and just the world, the perception of the audience. Because some of like Kendrick's stans will take this and say, oh, this is the white flag waving. Like, he doesn't want to engage anymore. But I think it's more so him coming out and setting the record straight, especially for the pedophile A minor stuff. He really wanted to dead that. And I think that was a good idea. You don't ever want that stain to last on your name for too long, especially if it's not true. But yeah, so now we might have reached the receipts part of our disses, where each competitor is now going to show their receipts on what they have, on the stuff that they stated. So I'd be very interested to see if Kendrick's going to drop again. And if he does drop, if he's doubling down on the statements he made in Meet the Grams and Not Like Us. So once again, thank you for coming with me. You tell me, Tell me, is Kendrick winning? Is Drake winning? Is this the end? Give me some of your thoughts down in the comments and subscribe if you like some of this content. I promise you my channel won't be this. It's just a very historic moment in hip hop. I do have a lot of ideas I want to bring to life and making some quality, unique and original content for you guys. But this is a very big moment in hip hop with two of the biggest artists ever. I just feel like I needed to address this and talk about it, especially being such a fan of hip hop. So, once again, this is Staff with Staff's Corner. Peace, love. You guys have yourselves a great rest of your weekend.